Previously on Impact Wrestling, Ego celebrated the career of Bobby Roode until the party was crashed by an unexpected guest.
Bobby Roode, you, me, bound for glory!
Angle is back and ready to go to war against the It Factor. Dixie Carter continued to shake up TNA.
If either one of you lose tonight, neither one of you will be at Bound for Glory.
Her plan to derail Sting versus Magnus at Bound for Glory came up short, but didn't stop a rift from forming between the duo.
Well, looks like Magnus might be a little annoyed that he didn't get the victory.
TNA's president granted Bully Ray carte blanche for his revenge against AJ.
I want the both of you to take out AJ Styles.
Oh, God, that Pele hit it smart.
The phenomenal one scored the win, but still paid a price.
San Diego, and the last person you see will be me.
I am going to win the World Heavyweight title at Bound for Glory, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And we open Impact Wrestling from Tulsa, Oklahoma, with the arrival of TNA President Dixie Carter, accompanied by security. What, you know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm assuming there's something vital in that briefcase that log man is carrying. I would only assume that, though.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now I truly know what it's like to feel like Michelangelo did when he finished the Sistine Chapel. Because great pieces of art take time. And guess what? This Sunday at Bound for Glory, it's going to be my finest work ever. But you know what? Michelangelo did not have to deal with a redneck AJ Styles over his shoulder, splattering paint all over his masterpiece. He didn't. But you know what? Speaking of splattering, Bully Ray splattered and destroyed AJ last week. My goodness, he was too dumb not to stay down. Really? Doesn't he want to walk away with just a tiny little piece of his integrity left? I mean, come on. But I mean, whatever, right? Whatever. Now, as a leader, it is my job to motivate. And I do motivation really well. But I gotta tell you, my other job, it's to evaluate. And you know what? Tonight, I'm gonna do both. Because you know what? Oh, guys, come on, please. If you don't want to hear what I have to say, we've got a big thing planned for tonight, and it is a contract signing for the main event at Bound for Glory. But I was thinking to myself, like, what if AJ Styles did not make it to that contract signing? And what if another talent stepped up to impress me, solidify his place in this company, and in the process, walked away $50,000 richer, all to make tonight AJ Styles' final night in this company. That sounds so good to me. Because AJ, you know what? You may have walked away from the money that I offered last week, but I can promise you, darling, that there is somebody that is not going to repeat that stupid mistake, and they're going to walk away with it all. And when that happens, AJ Styles will not, and let me repeat myself, will not be in the main event at Bound for Glory. I'm so sorry. But what will happen is we're going to open up a spot for someone else, because you know what? Creating opportunities and making people rich, now that's what I do best. So, anyway, guys, show them the $50,000, please. You just show them. There we go. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Believe this? TNA President Dixie Carter putting a bounty, a $50,000 bounty on the head of AJ Styles, just stays away from Bound for Glory.
That is massive, massive. 50K, baby. And now, speaking of massive, our big time World Heavyweight Champion.
Okay, I think
We heard Dixie Carter say she was very impressive last week.
She did. Yes, Bully Ray, accompanied by Brooke. World Heavyweight Champion set to defend that title belt against AJ Styles, but that's if AJ even makes it to Bound for Glory.
Shut it off! You know, me and you haven't exactly seen eye to eye.
very true.
And I'm not exactly what you would say, you know, like on Team Dixie. $50,000 buys a lot. Last week I took out AJ for free. So I figured
I do
tonight,
appreciate that.
collect the $50,000, take out AJ, and then I don't care who I have to face at Bound for Glory.
Wait a minute. Main event Mafia's Magnus.
Well, now this guy's gonna jump in. I was getting ready to split that 50K with Bully Ray. Hey, that's right. What's he want, Magnus? He was real close to getting pulled off of Bound for Glory, him and Sting last week, but they got lucky. Sting won that tag match along with this kid, Magnus.
And as a result, they will face each other this Sunday at Bound for Glory. Sting versus Magnus.
Yeah, I know that.
So let me just make sure I've got this right. 12 men over 3 months put their bodies, their careers, their lives on the line in the Bound for Glory series for this company, for you,
Yes.
and for a chance to win that heavyweight championship of the world. And now, because you don't like AJ Styles, you'd rather give the opportunity to whoever's greedy enough to take $50,000.
I call it smart, Magnus. Smart.
Boss, I hate to be insubordinate, but it's no wonder everybody's saying Dixie sucks.
Did you really just say that? Oh, come on.
$50,000 might be chump change to you, boss. Might even be chump change to you, champ. But it sure as hell isn't chump change to me, and it's not chump change to the good people in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So you can understand how serious I am. And look at me when I'm talking to you. You can understand how serious I am when I tell you that I'm so sick and tired of hearing you talk each and every week that you can take that $50,000. Bully Ray, I will fight you tonight for free.
Do you know who I am? Magnus, don't get me wrong. I know they say you're the future of pro wrestling. 6'4", 250 pounds, chiseled, not an ounce of body fat on you. You got all the tools in the ring. They say you're tough. They say you can fight. They say you got heart. And all of these people seem to like you a lot. They believe in you, and Sting believes in you. Now, I'm gonna tell them the truth. You know it? And I know it. You're a fraud. You're all smoke and mirrors. You're just a big pretty boy. You ain't got a tough bone in your body. I know you since the day you stepped foot in a wrestling ring. You're a loser. You're a fraud. You're probably the biggest disappointment I've ever seen. You're so big of a disappointment, you might as well be from Oklahoma.
Whoa! What a shot by Magnus! Drop the world champ!
Just sucker punch the world champion.
You want a match against me? You got a match against me.
What did he just say?
He said
He just accepted the match.
That's right, because he's the world champ. He ain't afraid of anybody.
Can you imagine that? Just 3 days before Bound for Glory. World heavyweight champion.
You want a match against me? You got a match against me tonight.
Yeah, that makes it official.
Wait, I just thought about it. You're right. Bound for Glory 3 days. No,
Right,
Bully,
just
don't do it. Hold on. Bully, rethink this. Don't do this.
Without the money.
What the heck just happened?
I'll tell you what just happened. Bully Ray's emotions just got the better of him. Bully Ray versus Magnus tonight.
I want to fight you, Bully Ray. Leave the bell alone. I want to fight you.
And we know that Kurt Angle wasn't happy with that sham Hall of Fame induction last week. After that mockery, look out, Ego. Mr. Angle has arrived at the arena.